Hello, it's your boy Veteran, Haven't uploaded in over 10 years, something like that, but you know what? We're gonna try it again and we're gonna start uploading again. To anybody from my old school and whatnot who used to watch, maybe you'll see this and hopefully you'll get back into it. Now, we're gonna be playing a game some of you may have heard of or may not have. It's called Battle Brothers. I've played it for about 13 hours now, according to Steam. It's a really fun game. Just to describe what it is, it's a very brutal mercenary management game. So it has RPG elements in it. It's got a procedurally generated map. It also has the option to be played on Iron Man mode, which, according to the game, is the way that you should play it. It can be very frustrating. I haven't gotten very far into the game, so I highly expect for myself to have to delete this save. Terrible at this game so far, but I've been working on it, and we're gonna see how far I can get and how many episodes I can get each time for each series. Now, I am playing Band of Poachers, as you can see. Starting off with 3 archers, I think, is a great idea. Basically, the idea is that archers, from what I've heard, is very good in the mid game, and you get 3 archers who's got these stars on the skill for archery, which basically means they have a higher chance to level it up as they level up. So yeah, the idea for this run is that I'm going to try to get me a decent front line, or I'm going to hire throwaway soldiers that'll just basically die for me so that I can get these 3 guys leveled up. Because if I can get these guys to like level 3, 4, they'll be able to have an archery skill of around high 60s to mid 70s, which is really good. That means they'll be able to start hitting and stuff. And if I can even get even luckier, get another hunting bow for these 2. And we'll be looking golden. They also start off with some decent gear. As you can see, we've already got a rugged surcoat. The sling is whatever. Short bow pretty decent. Longbow pretty decent. They also start with some furs, so you can sell that. If you're in the southern regions, you can sell that for like a good 200 to 300, maybe even a little bit more depending on how far south you are. So yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into the gameplay. Let's see. So this man will take extra poison. That's not too bad unless you're like fighting spiders and such. This man, 50% lower chance to inflict friendly fire. That's interesting. I actually haven't gotten this perk yet with the poachers, but there is a chance for you to friendly fire. Say you're like a space away from your front line, and you're trying to shoot at the person that they're fighting. There is a chance that you could hit them, depending on the line of sight, of course. And then this guy's a night owl, so we didn't really get any good perks. It's not bad. I mean, this 50% might be okay. We'll see about that later, though. I'm going to go ahead and just throw these guys in the back line because the first thing we're going to do is check out where our nearest town is. Okay, so we're kind of in the northern area, and I mentioned I want to sell those furs for a good price, so we're probably going to move towards this way. Let's just go ahead and take a look at the map. We've got a large town there. Unfortunately, this is a walled city, so I actually can't get a quest from there until later. That's a walled city as well. Yeah, we didn't really spawn in the best of spots, but we'll make it work. The wilderness is to our right over here. There's a lot of it. Let's see. Big town next to the wilderness. Alright. So yeah, I'm not really sure what to do from here. Let's just go down here, and we'll see if we can't find some decent recruits, or at least somebody just to put up the front line so my archers don't get rushed down. I'm looking to get at least 3 or 4. One for each archer to screen off. The early quests can be pretty difficult with the poacher start, I've noticed, because archers in the early game, until their skill gets higher, they don't really hit people as much, so we'll just have to see what we can find here. Wow, a deserter. So he gets to level 2, but he has decent armor on, but he costs 1,050. I don't think I can really afford that right now. We do have a vagabond with a club. He's also got decent armor on, like for the very beginning of the game it's decent. 200, 6 a day. I think we'll give him a try, see what he's got on him real quick. Okay, so he's hesitant. He does have good fatigue recovery. The only thing I'm seeing here though is that he only has 1 star in the range department there for defense. He does have 2 stars on health, but I mean, he's got 0 melee defense. This guy's definitely going to be a throwaway. By that I mean I want him to die. He's just going to be there to be put into dangerous situations. He does have a club. and in 52. Okay, I thought it was 54 for a second. Does have 52 melee attack, so maybe he'll survive one fight. I doubt it though, but we'll see what happens. Never know in this game. That's the fun part about this game. It's always different every run. Now I could sell my furs for 317. They're worth 300. That's a pretty good deal. Let's go ahead and get that done. Maybe I should have gotten that deserter now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know really. Tools are pretty expensive here. Everything's pretty expensive here, so we're just not gonna look at that. You see, we've got a lumberjack for 1310. That's just not worth it to me. We also have an anatomist. I mean, he has decent gear on, I think. I don't actually think I've seen this chest piece before. It might be unique to the free DLC that came with the anatomist. I'm not sure. I haven't really gotten far into the game, like I said. I don't know. 400 seems kind of steep. 13 gold daily. We're probably going to skip on that for now. Let's take a look at the contract. So they want us to fight thieves. I can't accept this contract right now because I only have one front line and he's completely garbage. So no, unfortunately we're just going to have to skip this town as well. Hopefully we can find some better recruits in another town. 200 gold for a throwaway is actually kind of bad. We got a little bit unlucky with that. I mean, I should have known better. Vagabonds are not typically ones to have like melee stats or anything like that, but sometimes you can get lucky. So these guys are terrified, which means that this quest is most likely going to be us taking out a camp. We don't know what that could be. I mean, oh whoa, bro, what the oh my god, the run's already over. There's no way I win this. They just pulled up out of nowhere. I wasn't even paying attention. Ooh, well actually, this is awkward, but we do have good high ground. The only thing is I don't even know how to pronounce it. Nexzahars or whatever. They eat each other's dead bodies and they get bigger and stronger. So yeah, go ahead and take some shots at this guy. Obviously, I'm gonna miss. 41% is not bad. See, I don't even know like if I could kill him, if I should right here, because one of the others will eat him and then become a stronger form of themselves. The only thing is though is that I'm looking at 6% on anything else, but this is also 19% anyway, so it's not like it's a big deal. Go ahead and throw these rocks out here. I'm telling you, this run is actually already over. This series is going to last one episode. It's ridiculous. We're going to put them up here so that they don't get that high ground on us. Hopefully he goes crazy and just starts dodging like a maniac. Otherwise he's going to die pretty quickly right here. Yeah, as you can see, he already took a big hit. He's probably going to break actually from getting surrounded. Now normally with the poachers, one person has like a spear or something like that. We'll go ahead and try to kill him. Yeah, unlucky. Usually they have a spear on them. This guy doesn't, so the best thing we can do with him is take his bow off and start punching them. Like I said, we're probably going to die here. What does he have? He's got a knife. That's better than fists at least, so we can start stabbing him. Of course we get a miss. And then this guy also has a knife. Sometimes he has a spear. Yeah, I believe this is the L run right here. We'll try to see what we can do, but it's definitely no, is what I'm saying. I mean, this guy's literally punching like zombie monsters, ghouls, so yeah, not looking too hot. This is just the type of game it is though. I mean, sometimes you get really lucky, sometimes you don't, but a big factor of it is obviously your skill and your tactfulness, and this is what I was talking about. This guy just ate his fucking dead friend, and now he's big and stronger. And yeah, the Blackwood company lasted for in all of what, 5 minutes it looks like. So yeah, obviously this is an L. We're gonna go ahead and retire that one. And you know what, that would be an awfully short video, so we'll just go ahead and count this video as an L. I didn't even change my flag. That's why that happened. I didn't change the flag to the one I like, you know, the 3 arrows, because there's 3 brothers with bows and whatnot. That's what happened. So we'll go ahead and be fun for you guys to watch me grow and actually learn how to play the game. Maybe even give me some advice in the comments and whatnot. So we'll see. Let's take a look at what we got. So we got a big city over here. We can probably find some really good recruits that way. We're also kind of in the south, so we might be able to sell the... Ooh, actually, we're pretty far south. So yeah, this first will sell for a lot. We got some villages to our left. What are these walls? That one's a wall. That one's not. So we don't want to go this way because I like to try to pad them out so that I can get good contracts as I'm going. See, the only thing about this place is that all the other towns are decently far away from it. Also, in the early game, going super far south is usually a bad idea. The nomads are pretty strong, and some of the creatures down there that I've heard of up here can just absolutely decimate you, so we're not going to worry about that. What we're going to do is we're just going to head over to this town. Hohenbruch? I have no idea how to say it. Oh, I didn't even look at my characters either, but let's see what we can recruit real quick. So, here's an interesting background. Cripples, I've never hired one because obviously why would I? I'm not sure, like, that's literally like just hiring somebody just to die, basically. Alright, so we got a day teller for 160. That's not bad. Let's go ahead and hire him. Let's take this shepherd. Shepherds sometimes actually have really good melee skills. The only thing I do notice here is that he does have a sling. I don't know, it kind of makes me not want to hire him now. This guy has decent armor on, but no weapon. We'll hire him. Apprentices typically learn pretty fast. I mean, he's only cost 7. The only thing I'm worried about is that he's going to have more range skill than melee just because of his hiring fee, and he's got a sling on him. If he was a bit cheaper, it wouldn't matter, but we're going to go ahead and hire him to see what he looks like anyway. Now then, okay, so we just got a really good recruit here. This was the day teller, Robert. So he's got a decent... I'm actually going to go ahead and title people so that I know what I'm doing with them. We're going to call him the halberdier, just so that I know this is what I'm going to use him for. Now the reason why I want him for a halberd is notice that he doesn't have any stars on his melee defense, but he does have 2 stars on melee, which means he will, if we can get him leveled, be pretty decent as a backline halberd person / whip person or banner person, whichever. He also comes with a helmet, which is nice. Alright, this guy, we're going to title him early tank. He's got 2 stars in health, which means that if I put a shield on him, we can get him beefy, so we're going to go ahead and take that sling off of him. For the most part, though, I don't really see that happening. Oh, I didn't look at their perks. So this guy is an optimist and a craven at the same time, so he's got +5 for checks, but then -10 overall. Not bad. That's definitely doable. We got Night Owl for him. Now this is a cool one, Survivor. Now, 90% chance to survive if struck down and not killed by a fatality. So in this game, basically when your characters lose all of their health, they have a small chance to live with a permanent a permanent injury, such as like losing an eye or losing a nose, which have various effects. Typically, most of them are horrible. Obviously, you don't want it to happen, but it just does. The only thing I don't like about this guy is that he's cocky. He does have good resolve, but all he has is 1 star in melee skill. So again, like, we're gonna call him an early halberd. If he survives, I'm not gonna worry about him too much. But if he does survive, we can put him on the back row just for like the early to mid game. But he might not live, so we'll see. This guy we definitely want to try to keep alive. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is give him better armor right now for sure. This is 20. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and give him the Hunter's Tattoo. Your archers obviously don't need the best armor. It's a waste of space, really. Because the idea is that once people get on top of him anyway, they're going to die. I mean, he starts off with 47, but yeah, if we can level him up, we can get him pretty good. I heard someone explain that basically you take the average of what you can get, which is like 2 or 3, and then multiply it by 10, and then each of these stars counts as 5. So we can get him up to like low 80s, high 70s for sure. So we'll just have to see about that. Let's go ahead and hit the market. He does need a weapon. This is a good price for. That's a decent price for this piece of armor. I might pick this up for my late game halberd guy. Also, this helmet, it's only 118. It's not bad. They don't have any melee weapons that are good. I don't see any spears or swords, which is typically what you want. I mean, they do have a pitchfork, but I don't think I'm gonna buy that. I'm definitely gonna sell this sling. We don't need 2 slingers. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna pick that up. Actually, we might have to move from here because we don't have good recruits. But I don't have any weapons for them. Let's just see what they want us to do. Yeah. I don't think we can do this right now, not before I get these guys some weapons at least. What? Did we get a spear this time? No, we didn't. That's unfortunate. Just don't have anything I can give to this guy. Obviously, we need to go ahead and title these guys so that I don't get them lost later. So we're going to call him Archer. This guy's going to be an Archer. This guy is going to be an Archer as well. I'm going to try to keep these videos at 30 minutes apiece. Wait, is this new? He's clumsy. That doesn't matter. Bloodthirsty. Ooh, interesting. This guy's huge. That's unlucky that it got put on this. Yeah. All good, I suppose. Oh, we're wasting daylight here. Let's go to the next town. Let's go this way, actually. We already sold the first, so it's not like I'm too worried about it. I need to get used to pausing this game. I'm more used to Bannerlord, which I think I might start a series on as well. The only thing with Bannerlord is that like this game, it does have a lot that goes to it. It has a lot going on, so it's pretty decent content. But with that in mind, just for me personally, it's kind of like, I don't know if it makes for good recordings unless you're willing to put a lot of time and effort into editing them, which I don't have time for, unfortunately. I'm in school and full-time. I am in school and work full-time, so I just don't have hours on end to make good videos. Like Simo and Koifish, they make really good videos like that where they edit out and make stories with the characters that they make for the game for Bannerlord, which obviously they're pretty successful with those, as they should be. They do a great job, but I just don't have time to do that. Also probably don't really have the skills for it either. Okay, so this guy wants us to find a place. We're not going to ask to get paid more for the quest early game because there's usually an objective where you want to make friends with the town so that you have a place like a home base. So if you don't ask for a better price, they like you more for it. We'll go ahead and tell him I need time to think about that one and see what else he's got here. Now he wants us to secure a burial ground, so that's either going to be bandits or the things that killed me at the very beginning of this video. I should have just declined that, but it could also be undead as well. That's a sketchy one. He's willing to pay us $450 for it, which isn't bad for sure, but I don't want to instantly wipe again. I actually want to see how far we can get. Let's go ahead and look at what they have. Ooh, $450 for tools. Okay. I don't really need tools right now per se, but that makes me worried that they're not going to have anything good here. Again, nothing really good. All he wants us to do is find a location, though. I forgot to sell my furs while I was down there. I would have sold it for more. That's fine. We're going to find this location for him. Alright, this guy wants us. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. We need allies, so we're going to make friends with the town. Let's see, it's to the east and around the engine. So it's over here somewhere. That screen that came up as soon as we left the town, that basically is just some guy wanting us to lie to the people we're working for to give us more money, not to tell them where it's at. Wherever we're looking for, Bones Rest. Okay, that was easy. So that's a free 300 gold right there. And then we'll go ahead and get the Lugnisted. But yeah, you usually don't want to accept the extra gold to not do the job correctly. Most of the time, people obviously get pretty mad about it. And your renown will go down, which you never want. The faster your renown goes up, the more better contracts you get. Let's make sure. This looks like it might be a walled. No, it's a big city, so we can definitely find some decent recruits there. We might want to pick up... See, I want this guy to be a halberdier, so if I can get him like a pitchfork or something and put him back here, that'd be nice. So let's see if we can't find 2 recruits out while we're here. The only thing is am I going to be able to gear them? We'll have to see. Always get to these towns at night. So they have 2 quests. One of them has 2 skulls. There's no way we're taking that one. Unless it's just like a... if it's a caravan, maybe. Caravans are pretty sketchy too. Ooh, now there's another one. So let's see what he's got. So yeah, he wants 2 days to the west. That's not as risky, but it can still be. It's got 2 skulls on it, so we never know. This guy wants us to go kill some thieves. That's usually a pretty good early one. That guy wants us to go clear something. First things first, let's see if we can't get some decent, like, weapons at least. Wow, we're really getting unlucky with the weapons. A 125 pitchfork isn't bad. Not really sure what to do here. Let's see what they're equipped with. So this guy is decent on armor. This guy could use an upgrade, and this guy's okay as well. I do kind of want to get a full Kington cap for that guy I want to keep alive, the halberdier. It's also got a Gambison, which is really good, but for 162, I just don't know if we can afford that right now. We need more recruits than anything. Let's see here. I think we can get an Keaton hat. We'll go ahead and pick up a spear because we definitely need a weapon. We'll grab both of these shields, and unfortunately we're just going to have to go with 2 clubs because I can't keep walking around forever looking for good weapons to buy. Now, if we can get some cheap hires, I might... What is this guy, a rat catcher? Not bad. I might... This guy's a gravedigger. We're definitely going to want to give him a try. This is a monk, another day teller. Let's hire these 2. If it looks good, we'll take that caravan contract, and we'll hope for the best here. Or actually, we'll probably do this one and then take the... Well, we'll see if we can't do both of these, actually. We'll see if we can't do them all. Only thing is I don't have gear for these guys, but we'll see what they're rocking. This guy could be early tank. He's got 1 star on melee defense, which is pretty decent. We'll throw him right there. This guy, again, could be another early tank. I'm clicking on the wrong spot. I was wondering what's going on. Let's see. Those are the 2 we hired. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to give this guy a club, this guy a club, and we're going to give him that with the cap. This guy has potential later, so we'll go ahead and give him this hat as well. So this guy, these early tanks, I'd like to say, like, I could probably just throw away. I mean, we'll go ahead and put shields on them just to see if we can't let them survive. This guy doesn't have a weapon, unfortunately. This guy could use a cap. We'll go ahead and throw that over to him. I mean, he needs a weapon just so that we can try to get some value out of him in a fight. I'm pretty low on funds here, but we'll just give him a dagger. It won't do much, but at least he has a chance to do some actual damage to somebody. And let's go ahead and accept this track. Thieves are usually easy. The most I've seen are 7, but most of the time they don't even have shields, and we have archers, so that's kind of what we want. 2 of our guys have shields, so hopefully they'll be able to last. They have full shields as well. So yeah, we actually get into our first combat for this run, where we won't absolutely get decimated. At least I'm hoping not. Now, I said that, but these guys have good terrain, but they don't have range, so they will have to come to us. We're not going to be able to hit anybody, so we're just going to go ahead and end this round and let them come to us. The more you can let people just come to you, the easier it is. It's always recommended to just let them come to you and to have the range advantage, especially early game, because they're wasting all their energy and time just getting to us. And now look, we're going to be able to get some crack shots on them before they even get to our front line. Now this guy is probably going to be the most dangerous out of him, along with, ooh, he's got a reinforced wooding flail. The miner could tear through armor and maybe kill our halberd guy, which we definitely don't want. So these 2 are who we're going to shoot at. We got a 49% chance on this guy. Let's go ahead and shoot at him twice. Unfortunately, raw misses, but we're going to focus him with the range. That's a good hit. Okay, not bad. We hit him too, which is going to be our second target. We're going to go ahead and shield wall with him. We're going to spear wall with him so that people don't get right on top of him at the very start. I don't think anyone's going to go up to this guy, but we'll go ahead and shield wall with him, and then let's see what they do. Again, these are our throwaway guys, so we don't really care if they kill them. If they survive, like, the better. We don't have to hire somebody else to fill that role. But it is what it is if it does die. Now this spear walling is so good in the early game. Look at this. We basically just almost killed this guy just for trying to get to the guy that we want to protect. That's why I gave him a spear. Also two-handing it so that he does more damage. Alright, now let's see if we... 46% chance for both, so let's just see if we can't get a stun on him. We did. We'll go ahead and hit him too. Good hits right there. See if we can't stun the next guy. Wow, okay. We're getting pretty lucky with the hits right now. Let's go ahead and kill the pickaxe guy. We missed him, unfortunately. Now, they've got 3 people going to our flank right here. So what we're going to do... We're in this guy's zone of... We can't move out, unfortunately, actually, now that I look at this. Because we're in this guy's zone of control. So we'll just swing the dagger at him for now. Alright. 49% chance. It's not bad, per se. Also, these 2 guys are stunned, so it's a waste to shoot at them. Now this is what I was talking about earlier. So if you see that little red shield with the arrow on my guy at the very bottom right there, that means I could accidentally hit him if I shoot at him. This guy is flanking. I want to focus our fire on him just because I don't want him to get on top of our archers right here. We might be able to get him down before he gets up here. Okay, perfect. And then with our last shot here, we'll go at the guy with the pole arm. Oh my god, he just took a huge hit. Looks like one of our throwaways could die here. I really don't want to push up with Robert because I don't want him getting surrounded, so I'm just going to spear wall with him again. Unfortunate for this man, but that's what the throwaways are for. He can't hit anybody but this guy. Fortunately, he misses. Let's see. Ooh, we just got 1 shot. He's dead though. Now I don't want to... We can manage with this many throwaways. So what we're gonna try to do is take these 2 guys out real quick. Oh my god, we just got lucky. Not bad at all. This guy has 1 HP. Perfect. 38%, 38%. This guy's got a flail, which means it goes over shields. Let's see if we can take care of him. Alright, there goes another one of our throwaways, unfortunately. Move down and surround this guy. Now, he's just going to try to flee, it looks like. Let's go ahead and run them down. This guy's not getting away for sure. And we might actually be able to catch this guy as well. Basically, when enemies flee, if they try to leave your zone of melee control, which you can see by clicking on somebody somehow, like here. Clicking on it, you see that? That's the melee zone of control that this guy has. 1 hexagon around him, obviously. Oh, he's still fighting. I didn't realize. Okay. Said they were running. I guess if we hadn't tried to surround him, he would have tried to run, but we don't want him to leave. He's got precious loot on him that we want. Now, our dagger guy died, or else I would just kill him with a dagger right now and keep his armor. But his armor is untouched, so we might actually get this Gambison. So yeah, two of our early tanks died. That's unfortunate. Okay, we got a Gambison, nice, and it's full. That's crazy. We also got the pitchfork, which we really want. Obviously, we're gonna take all this, but I was just examining what we made that I'd want to keep. Now, how much did we even get paid for this? 300, right? Yep. So we're gonna go ahead and look at our inventory here. Nobody leveled up, unfortunately, but now we're looking better here. So what we can do is we can go ahead and give our boy Robert a Gambison. Now he's got pretty decent armor, at least for the very beginning of the game, like I said. And if we hire one more shield person, which we have a shield for, we'll go ahead and throw him in the back and put a halberd on him, but we don't for now, so let's just chill on that. We'll keep him there. I'm thinking about giving him a shield. This guy needs armor pretty bad. We'll give this to him. And that should be everything. I like to organize my weapons as like what I would keep and what I would throw away. Obviously we want to keep these two things because flails are pretty decent in the early game because they can go over shields. This is just the worst version of that, so we'd probably get rid of that. We want to keep a shield for our next early tank guy. Clubs we don't really like. However, sometimes you don't have a choice but to use them. Hatchets, if this was a hand axe, I would keep it, but hatchets aren't as good. They sell for a decent amount. That looks good. I mean, I don't think there's anything else we can really do, so let's just go back and... Ooh, there's some direwolves over there. We lost 2 brothers in our first fight. Not bad. They were just throwaways. That's all. As long as I don't lose the good people, I'm not really too worried about it. However, there's the issue of money. We can't afford to keep buying people. So let's go ahead and... Oh, I should have kept those hats, actually. But it's too late. Oh, well. Let's go ahead and... Oh, we don't have any food, either. Okay, so we're selling that for 367. That's not bad at all. Let's see. They got roots and berries for cheap. Let's grab 2 of those. That should feed us for a while. The tools are 234. We're going to go ahead and grab 1 stack of those. That should be fine for now. Just to repair things. They have decent armor here, but I don't have anybody that I'd want to put it on right now because my archers are in the back line, and the guy that I need to stay alive is armored up, so I'm not going to waste money on that for now. However, there is a rat catcher. I've never hired one of these, but he's pretty cheap, 130. We'll see what he can do. Just so that I can get this guy in the back line. Okay, so he's horrible. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and call him early tank as well. He does have 2 stars on health, so I might be able to make him just a damage sponge. Early tank. And what we're going to do is we're going to trade off with this guy. We're going to put him there. Put this guy here. Give him a shield and a flail, and... actually, we're going to give him a spear, because we're going to give this guy the pitchfork. Where'd my pitchfork go? Oh, there it is. I was like, did I accidentally discard it? Shoot. Okay. Honestly, we're going to go ahead and hire the monk too, just to throw him up front. Interesting. He's got 1 star in melee and defense, so he's not bad. So we're gonna call him mid tank, because if he survives, he could be decent for the mid game, just like this guy could be decent for the mid game as a halberdier. Yeah, unfortunately, not a lot going on here. These guys are... He's at 57. If we can get him 3 levels, we might be okay here. We need to get this guy leveled up quickly as well, because pole arms in the mid game do a lot of damage to people, especially certain types. We have decent weapons for this graveyard mission. I just don't know if I want to do it per se. We'll just go ahead and give him a spear. He's more of a throw. I mean, I don't want to throw him away as much as like this guy, or no, this guy per se, but per se. We're getting towards the end of the video here either as well. Let's do one more contract. The Ruined Trapper. This sounds like bandits, so let's go try it out. It's also not too far and it's decent money. But yeah, we're gonna finish this battle and then we're gonna call it. This might not even be a battle as well. Oh no. Spiders. There's just some. Beasts are not things you want to fight in the early game. These guys aren't as bad. We've got one that doesn't have armor on it. You can tell as good as armor, like by the color on the back of it. I don't know if the size has anything to do with it either. These guys are annoying. They poison your people and they catch them up in webs. But if you can take them out quickly, it's usually not bad. We're gonna shield wall here. Okay, we're getting lucky with some arrow shots right now. This guy's the closest. Let's go ahead and start shooting at him. Yeah, as they go further back, we're looking at worse chances of hitting them here. Once they get on the line, we should have decent chances. Again, we're getting very lucky with these hits, though, so it is what it is. Spear wall, just in case they do come down here. This guy's safe, but we should have moved him up a little bit, actually. Go ahead and shield wall with him as well. Because it looks like they're going to attack our top flank here. The good thing about these spiders and having range, see, that's what I was worried about, is them going on our archers right here. But the good thing about spiders is that typically, like, they do this right here. So we need to stun this guy. Okay, we got it. We can move him right here for now. This is fine, because we'll take that space here in just a second. Now we're getting some fat misses. The reason why we wanted to stun him is so that we can move him out if we wanted to. However, because he's stunned, we can shoot as well. I did not know this actually, but if a melee person is next to a ranged person, they cannot use their ranged weapon. But because he's stunned, we can. So we're going to go ahead and take pot shots at these spiders. Unfortunate misses, unluckily. Not bad. We hit him once. Now, let's try to stun this one. Okay. Then hit him. Because I think we can kill him right here if we get lucky. Okay. Nice. So, 2 of them are stunned. This guy's going to hit him and poison him, but I don't think he's going to die this round. We're going to cycle him because he's not in a position. He is in a position where he can move one time and then actually hit somebody, but not currently. So, we're going to do that. Unfortunately, this guy can't attack right now, so we're going to cycle him as well because I think we're going to be able to kill this spider. This spider is fleeing. So let's go ahead and move him up 1. That spider is fleeing, but I don't have a better person to shoot at here. If I get some lucky arrow shots. Okay, so he's fleeing now. So we don't have to worry about it. I think we're going to be just fine here. Took a little bit of damage. If we can hit him with the pitchfork, I can't even get into a spot to hit him with a pitchfork. Never mind, because the spiders died so quickly. Kind of a waste to send him at the end. But if he's fleeing, I should be able to shoot. And we killed him. So let's go ahead and shoot them. Let's run them down because he might not get out of this zone of control, especially if we surround him real quick. Monsters, the only good thing about fighting them in the early game is that sometimes they do drop really good materials that sell for a lot, or you can use them to craft weapons. I haven't really gotten into that quite yet. So both of our archers leveled up. That's really good. So yeah, this shit's worth 350. So let's go get our 250 back. I'm gonna organize my crew real quick. Oh, it looks like he wants me to go back. So let's just go ahead and sell this webbing that we don't want. We don't need this netting. We'll keep the knife for now. We're gonna level up our archers. +4 is good. For his first perk, we're always going to take fast updatation because we want these guys to be good, so they'll always have high chances to hit people. It just takes time for them to build it up. +4 on this as well. +3 range defense is good, and then +4 stamina is pretty decent. Alrighty then. Looking pretty good here. This man's almost leveled up. This man's almost leveled up. This guy's almost leveled up, interestingly enough. Just the 2 newbies survived that. It was a pretty easy fight. We got lucky. If there were any more spiders, it might have been an issue, but for now, I think that's a way better start than the very beginning of what we did. This guy wants me to go ride with him to where we just cleared out to make sure that everything's good, but as you know, we're going to end the video there. Like I said, it's been a very long time since I've uploaded videos. I'm going to try to do this as consistently as possible just to see where it goes, just for fun really. But if you enjoyed it and you happen to see this, you know, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe or like it, or just give me comments or feedback about what you think I should do with the channel. Anyway, you guys have a great day and thanks for watching.